This may be the best citizenship in the world, and they all have it. Because of this card, they get free land, free education, free weddings, free hospitals, and even a free funeral. It's the citizenship of a country in the Middle East called the United Arab Emirates.
Guys, you know, we can't make this stuff up. There's no way we can make these stuff up. And this is why I share these videos with you guys. For my African brothers and sisters, again, don't forget, my channel is about People's Liberation Academy. It's about educating, Africans, young men, young women, for you guys to understand that we have to change the narrative. We have to get involved in our politics. Because for you to achieve stuff like this, it takes good politicians, good people in power that would work for the people. So I want to share this video with you guys. And by the way, go and follow and brother Nas Daily, because he's doing phenomenal work. He's traveling across the world, showing us unique places, unique people, giving us ideas every day. And this is one such video where he's actually showing the United Arab Emirates. Everybody wants to go to the these Arab Emirates these days, Dubai, all of that. Everybody wants to go there. Celebrities in the United States, people just because why they've built their country over the years, and citizens don't work. This is what it is all day. They just have take control of critical infrastructure in the country. Like of course the government agencies and stuff like that. But a lot of their citizens, look at all the benefits they get. We can do this for Africa as well. It is possible. It is not far-fetched. Listen to this video. I want to share this with you. Listen to it.
This is what life is like for citizens from the Emirate of Dubai. And because the city is so generous, they get the craziest benefits I have ever seen. Are you ready for this? When you are born, your parents pay nothing. Your delivery and checkups for the next 9 months are all free. Then you grow up and you go to school. Local school in Dubai is free!
Guys, picture that. We can do it. It is possible. It is not far-fetched. I want you all to believe in these realities. It could happen for us in Africa as well. That is what I believe. And I know you can believe it too. I really share videos like these so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. We're not making up this kinds of stuff. Africa is blessed. We are rich. We have all kinds of mineral resources. Dubai is a desert. Sand. And they've made it today the wonder of the world. Everybody wants to go there. And look how they take care of their citizens. This is a reality. I want you guys to see this. That is why I say get involved. For me, it's about education, liberation of the mind. Get involved in your politics. Don't say, oh, I'm young, I'm not going to get involved in politics. I don't care about these politicians. They're all criminals. No. If you leave them there, they'll continue to destroy your future. Get involved. Listen to this.
And so are universities, because Dubai will pay for you to get a degree.
I studied at Zayed University and New York University, both for free.
Who's gonna pay for that?
The government.
Then you get married. If you can't afford the wedding, you get $20,000 to throw a wedding. And after marriage, every local Dubai family gets this. Free land! Did you get free land?
Yes.
Did you get free land?
Yes.
Did you get free land?
Sure, yes.
And if you cannot afford the home, then you get a grant to build it for free.
Guys, picture that. Think about how many, Africans are suffering. They don't have a house. Look at all the slums we have in Africa. People living in shacks. People living with pigs. When you take countries like Nigeria with oil, all the oil that they have, you still have people suffering the way they're suffering. But you can see that the money is there. It just needs to be shared equitably amongst everybody else. Not just a few that are holding it into their pockets. What is happening in nations like these is because nobody's holding on to all of these monies. It is equitably distributed amongst the population. That's why they can afford to provide education for them, proper healthcare, all of the stuff. It is not magic, it's not rocket science. You just have to get good leaders that can do it. And that is why you have to get involved as well to change Africa if Africa is going to be a better place for all of us. That is the whole thing I'm saying to you guys. That is why I share videos like these with you. Again, don't forget to subscribe, okay?
I also can't afford building a house. I can get a 0-interest loan on housing.
Zero?
0.
If you need to go to the hospitals are free. And if you need surgery that's not available here, they will fly you to another country to get treatment for free. When
Guys, we can do this in Africa. Look at, you go travel African countries today, the healthcare is like the worst. All the leaders travel overseas. Every leader in Africa, they travel overseas for medical care. They don't even trust their own healthcare system. That's how bad it is. But picture this country, Dubai. And I'm sure they have all kinds of doctors, right? Because doctors leave other countries to go work there. But if you cannot afford, if they don't have the professional, you know, a doctor that is specific to what you're sick of, they'll fly you outside of the country free. But we have kids in Africa today. They have, if a child falls from a tree, for example, and breaks a limb, if that child is not careful, that's the end of that limb. They will suffer. It's happening across the continent of Africa, but we can change that. There is hope, guys. That is why we do videos like this, so you guys can see these realities. Again, thanks to Brother Nas Daily. But this is beautiful. I want you guys to see this.
When you become a senior citizen, you get discounts, many discounts. And if you live alone and can't afford it, Dubai will even send a caretaker to look after you for free.
Picture how many old people in Africa that can even afford healthcare, or can even take care of themselves. Because it's like, it's a death sentence in Africa when you get old, especially if you're poor. And majority of our people, that's how they end up. If not for the blessing of kids or anything else, you could die destitute. Old people are suffering in Africa. No provisions, no plans. But here, if you cannot afford it, they'll get you a caregiver. This is reality. This is how life should be. This is what life should be, guys.
And when you die, well, in Dubai, that's also free. Your funeral will be taken care of, and Dubai will build a full tent with air conditioning within 5 hours of your death next to your home, so your friends can come and say goodbye to you. The point of government is to take care.
And this is where I want you guys to listen, because I like the way he ended this video, talking about the point of government. What are the responsibilities of a government? Because a lot of Africans, you know, don't believe that, you know, when you say, oh, the parliamentarians or the leaders, you have the few backbiters, the ones that are eating from underneath the table, that are eating the breadcrumbs. Oh, leave the leaders alone, blah, 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 all that nonsense. But government is there to make the lives of the people better. That is what they should do. So listen to this.
Government is to take care of people, and in Dubai they take it to the extreme. Imagine if every city, every state, every government in the world did this. We would have a much happier world.
So guys, don't forget, go follow Nas Daily on Facebook. He's big on Facebook to see more of his videos. But I wanted to share this with you so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. We're not making up the stuff. So when you hear me talking about politics, because sometimes what I want to do is show you guys exactly what we're talking about. So when people like Nas Daily come out with these powerful videos, it is a place to make it easy for you guys to understand why we do what we do, why we go after politicians, why we call them out for what they're doing that is wrong to the continent of Africa. Because it's not about us. It's about your future. It's about your kids. It's about generations yet unborn. We have to make the world a better place for them in Africa. Guys, we see our brothers and sisters leaving the continent of Africa, seeking greener pasture. They're getting treated as slaves, as prostitutes, whatever the case may be. They're losing their lives trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea to get through to Europe. All of these things, it should not happen if only we have good leaders. That is why, again, I appeal to you. Get involved in your politics. Contest for parliament. Contest for local council elections. Support yourselves, young people. Come together. Support yourselves. Don't be in competition against each other all the time. Support each other. That's the only way you can take Africa from these corrupt politicians. It's a long haul, guys. It's a long fight. But I wanted you to see this so you can have an understanding of why we do what we do. But anyways, everybody have a nice evening. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, because I have thousands and thousands of people watching these videos, but you're not subscribed. If you're one of the 20,000 watching my videos, but you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. Bye-bye, everybody.